What's up, guys? In this video, I want to kind of go back to my roots a little bit for YouTube. And I know it's been a long time since I've done a motivational video for all of you guys. And I want to just say, the topic of this video is finding yourself. Now, some people may seem like they have it all put together, but mentally, we all kind of lose parts of ourselves throughout our lives. Certain things can happen to us, certain things can change us, certain things can break us. Certain things can build us stronger. But the thing is, you never want to let the world fully change who you are inside. You want to find yourself every so often, because I know for me, I feel like I lose myself all the time. And that's one of the reasons I'm dressed in this clothing right here, because growing up, I was the hugest Batman fan in the world. And throughout my teens and all that, I didn't care about superheroes anymore. I was too caught up with trying to be the cool guy in school, with trying to do this, trying to do that. And it wasn't until later in my life, probably my early 20s, that I went into, I think it was Hot Topic at the time, and saw a bunch of like Batman shirts, Batman tees, and it started making me think, and I started feeling like warm on the inside again. And since then, granted recently I kind of fell out of that again, but at that moment, I started embracing who I was as a kid. Because who I was as a kid basically was the building blocks as to who I am today standing in front of you. One of the reasons I loved Batman was because he just did what was right for justice. If you know his backstory, you know it's a rough situation, all of that. I'm not going to get into this because this video is not about Batman. This video is about finding yourself. Now, the thing is, sometimes we have to look into our earliest steps of life, our earliest forms of ourselves, to remember what truly made us happy. Because I always say children are like the most pure life forms, because they don't know good from bad. Their actions are indicative of the lifestyle and the surroundings that they were given. There's always something that breaks someone. And for numerous people, it's never going to be the actual same exact thing. Some people are more mentally stronger than others. And then, some people just don't handle stress well. I know I don't handle stress well, but I handle challenges well, if that makes sense. The thing is, you got to look back to, and I know I've been saying this a lot, you got to look back to who you truly believe you are. People always say, the old me is dead. But is it? Is that really true, or is the old you more or less evolved? Because every aspect of a personality has traits that go back to like the roots of why you act the way you do. So the thing is, when you feel like you've lost yourself and you just wish you could be that guy one more time, one or more things that you have to realize is you can be that guy or that girl or that child. The thing is, you got to understand and realize your mentality at that state and what made you that person in the first place. Too many people live, and I've been one of them at points, in the shadows of their previous success. And they really don't know how to move on and be awesome, but they want to live on past accomplishments. I'm known for that. The thing is, what you have to do is understand that you're not broken. You're not lost. You may be confused. But if you sit down and look at all those past accomplishments and say to yourself, how do I get there again? How do I do this? It kind of automatically will throw you into the mindset of who you were back then. One of the things I always said was I wanted to get back to my music, and I always felt like I was so good at my music, I fell off of that. And then just recently when I came out with my new song, it was like I never left. It was that mentality where I had to get to the point where I was writing those lyrics. That's where I would get stuck, is I never sat down with the notebook in front of me to try to do it. But I kept saying I wanted to do this again. And the moment I started working on that song, for example, I felt like the old me again. The thing is, you have to find and understand who you are. Never change based on a perception of how people want you to be. We're all a little weird, we're all a little loony, we're all a little crazy, but that's what makes you you. You have to understand that at the end of the day, if there's a lineup of people looking to get that job, a lineup of people looking to score an acting job, they're not going to choose the one that's expendable. They're not going to choose the one who acts just like everyone else. You want yourself to stand out for something. You want to stand for something. If you have ideas that no other people are having, you have to act on those ideas, as long as they're not like crazy ideas, if you guys get what I'm saying there. But you have to be different. You have to embrace being your unique self. That's basically what I'm saying here. Anytime you feel like you've lost yourself, you need to look in the mirror. You need to look in your own eyes. And you need to find what made you you, what brought you to where you are today. And you need to understand that you can be that great once more. It's just a matter of figuring yourself out. Take all the life stress, put that to the side. Make sure you're in a silent room if that helps. And just breathe. Let your inner soul be uncaged. Let yourself be yourself again. You know, if you're an awkward person, embrace it. If you're kooky, if you're loony, if you're crazy, if you're all of this, embrace who you are. Find yourself, and you will be happier. That's my motivation for today, guys. Be yourself. Find yourself if you think you're lost. You can be amazing once more.